right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for Memphis, on the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Zach Edey out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Jerome in at the 1. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest-style slams here tonight. And, of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Now here's Jerome. Outside Wells. Edey with a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Goes back up. Count that one.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Here's Messi. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, you want a DeJounte Murray running your offense because he sees the floor so well.
Now Jerome. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter, plus I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And stolen by Jones. Blocked. Here's Messi. From outside the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's stolen. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Messi. Murray against Jerome. Here's Messi. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Since breaking into the league, Murray's assist numbers have steadily risen.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Jones. Edey, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Messi. Outside Murray. Memphis with a rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
Now here's Messi. 8 points in his last time out. Picked by Messi. Inside. It home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's Murray, coming off a 12-point game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Williamson. And no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Here's Wells. And he banks in the layup. Edie's got 8 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Grant outside. Screen by Edie. Grant finds Edie. Here's Wells. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Williamson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Murray from outside. The rebound by Edie.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. Outside Murray. Pass to Misi. Deflects the pass. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. Back to Jerome from behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
And here's Murray. Williamson outside. That shot is off.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Murray against Jerome. And there's a 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Memphis, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins. And of course, there's the Pelicans, 6 games behind. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For New Orleans, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh, yeah. The adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Well, rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
And that one misses. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Murray, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Murray's got his second basket of the night. Jerome passes to Wells. And here's Grant, covered by Williamson. Williamson against Grant. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant can be very physical for a wing. I love when he goes inside with force.
And here's Murray. He's been contributing over 15 a game. From deep. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Memphis, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wells. Back to Caldwell Pope. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here's Grant from the arc. Here's Edey. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Edey's got 10.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For New Orleans, Bay comes in for Jones. And it's Jordan Poole in for DeJounte Murray. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Jordan Poole showing you some deceptive strength right there. He's added some muscle over the years. That was impressive.
And the Grizzlies shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you, B.A.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and as a 6'7" guy who plays power forward quite a bit, Jeremy Grant sometimes feels undersized, but he makes up for it with his toughness and athleticism.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
You sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's Stewart after the basket by New Orleans. Stewart, a screen on Bay. Pulls it. Grant's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Bay. Now here's Grant. From 8 feet. That went off the back iron and out. The Pelicans shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now.
The combination of size, power, and athleticism is really incredible, and Zion will love showcasing that in the open floor.
Now here's Jerome. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
New Orleans in the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Grant with it, now guarded by Bay. Here's Jerome. Here's Edey. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Edey's got 12 points.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Williamson with it. 6 points for him. Back to Misi. To the paint. Here's Poole. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Stewart, the pass to Jerome. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Hendricks comes in for Grant. And it's Pippen in for Jerome. Now here's Poole. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Pass to Matkovic. Just 4 to shoot. Hey, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Jackson. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
A big-time effort for Zach Edey, providing a lot of energy for the Memphis Grizzlies. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
Here's Poole. 9 points in his last outing. We've got Scottie Pippen. G.G. Jackson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Poole. For 3, Fears. The rebound by Jackson. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Queen. And the layup is good off the glass. Queen's gotten his first basket of the night.
Nice job that time by Poole, reading the floor and finding the open scorer. He recognized where the defense was compromised.
Now here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Stewart outside. Four on the clock. From the high post. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Pass to Fears. Drops one in from the wing. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
With some arc. Chalk up 2 there.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Matkovic. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And here's New Orleans now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. And that one's good. Poole.
Well, you got to trust Poole from that distance. He always has the green light.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Herb Jones.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Stewart goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Stewart's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. Williamson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Poole against Stewart. Here's Queen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Jones. Pass to Murray. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. The Grizzlies in 5th.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
So it's the Pelicans now. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
They were destroyed on the glass. Just horrendous. That explains their loss.
Here's Williamson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Memphis trailing here. Jerome outside. Stewart, a screen on Murray. Jerome drives in for 3. Caldwell Pope. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
To the middle. Here's Poole. Poole, work in the interior.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stewart outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant's checked in for Jackson. And a change for the Pelicans. Messi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. The Pelicans lead by 3. Poole looking it over. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Grant's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
One shot.
Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Messi's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
Now here's Jerome. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And that one's good. Stewart.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Now Poole. He's got 11. To the inside. And stolen by Stewart. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jerome. And another 3 for Memphis.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Let's get an update on Zion Williamson. What do you have, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Pelicans head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Well, you hate to see that. Let's hope the prognosis isn't as bad as it looks right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Poole against Caldwell Pope. Outside Murray. Over Jerome. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Memphis has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Knocks down the triple. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Picked by Messi. Down low. Tipped. Grant with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Zion Williamson comes in for Queen. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Poole. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. To stop the run.
Whoa!
Oh, wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. Screen by Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson is doubled. And here's Messi. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Jerome grabs the miss. To the middle. Screen by Edey. Inside. Snatched away. Shot is up. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. Memphis has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. It's picked off. Here's Messi. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And there's a pick. Pass to Grant. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williamson looking around. Now here's Messi. Edey defends. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. All right, let's take a glance at which 2 guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. Well, you look at Caldwell Pope. Boy, he's a sniper. 3rd best three-point shooter in the league.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
Well, today more than ever, elite shooting is at a premium. 2 guards must be able to hurt you from deep.
Now here's Grant. 10 points for him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Jones. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
A minute 6 left in the second period. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Grant. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Now here's Murray. To the wing, right side. Williamson with it, and it's Edey picking him up. 5 on the clock. Outside Murray. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Grant. He's got 10. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Williamson inside. Pass to Misi. Not this time.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Pelicans on top, up by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend.
Getting back to the New Orleans Pelicans, what a tight first half.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, the key factor for them here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Zach Edey displaying his skills today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
The Pelicans lead by 3. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray over Jerome. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, New Orleans. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Grant's shot is off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Jones, the pass to Murray. Puts up a 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
That is just tremendous recognition. Murray could have easily taken that himself, but he wisely chose to kick it out.
Now here's Jerome. 9 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Williamson powers down the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Got a piece of it. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Jerome.
Oh, man!
Wow. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Grant. After the basket by New Orleans. Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. Murray against Edey. Pass to Jones. Messi, high post. He's got 17. Launches it from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the paint. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Outside, Caldwell Pope.
Hey, yo, right there.
Here's Wells. Counted from distance. Wells has got 5 now.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Murray passes to Jones. Back to Murray. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Pelicans cleared away.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Edey with the ball. Checked by Murray. Two on one as they jump out on the break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Jerome. He's got 9. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Grant outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Outside Murray. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by Murray. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Pelicans lead by 19. Williamson outside. Outside Jones. And now Memphis on the break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
So it's the Pelicans now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Williamson passes to Murray. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Ty Jerome. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And he knocks down the first one. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did. And there you see DeJounte Murray showing great leadership, showing you what a great teammate he can be, sharing the basketball and playing the game with a lot of passion.
Here's Queen. Here's Misi. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. No luck on that one. Good D by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 19. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Edey's got 18.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's New Orleans now. Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Grant, left side. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pelicans, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Stewart, he's checked in for Memphis. And the Pelicans also making a change. Bay's checked in. Sinks the tray. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Edey. Stewart outside. Count it. 6 points for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game. Outside Wells. Stewart inside. Bay's there.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. New Orleans leading by 20. Outside Murray. Pass to Jones. This one for three. The rebound by Stewart. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. To the middle. And stolen by Bay. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wells, the pass to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. And that one's good. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
A minute 42 left in the third. Jones feels it out. Pass to Queen. Back to Jones. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 11 points.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Outside Wells. From 13, and it's Memphis with another.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
New Orleans leading by 19. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray with it, guarded by Stewart. Bay from long range. Memphis with a rebound. Wells has got 5 rebounds in the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Hendricks comes in for Wells. And Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Hendricks. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. The three. Gets the three to fall. 12 points for him.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Pelicans. 22 was their biggest lead. For 3, Fears. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Hendricks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Isaiah Stewart. G.G. Jackson is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Poole. Williamson with a screen on Jerome. Here's Poole. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, that's nice work inside that time by Poole. This guy can flat out score from anywhere on the floor.
Grizzlies trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
On defense, New Orleans. There's the triple. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Poole exploding to the rim. For three, Fears sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Six to shoot to the left wing. Hendricks tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans leading by 11. Pass to Fears. And now Memphis on the break. From deep. Jackson can't get it to go. New Orleans is shooting it well at 59%. Poole, the pass to Bay. Now here's Williamson. Poole from long range. No good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Drills it from deep.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 8. Inside. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Grant's checked in for Memphis. Messi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Poole against Jerome. It's Poole on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Something about Zion attacking you with that left hand. It's a difficult angle to defend.
Grant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
New Orleans leading by 6. Williamson, right side. Pass to Bay. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jackson, the three ball. And Fears pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside, Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. Back to Jerome. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
One shot.
That free throw good from Jerome. New Orleans leading by 8. Williamson outside. Pass to Bay. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's Wells. Sweet little floater. Wells has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Poole with the ball. Into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Here's Poole. Here he goes. Williamson for 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Jerome. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jerome outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. They get it back. Edey finds Caldwell Pope. Down low. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in. And now it's just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Williamson. The kick out to Poole. Fires for 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
And New Orleans making a change here. Now here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, look at Grant. Quick off the floor before anyone can get in his way.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. To the middle. Edey with a steal. Now Jerome. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Up top, Grant. Six on the shot clock. Wells. Jerome outside to tie it up. Connects from downtown. Jerome's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Pass to Misi. Picked by Misi. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 19 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Jerome. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jerome. Screen by Edey. And here's Caldwell Pope. Offline with a three.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Jones from outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Edey. Grant outside. Edey with a screen on Williamson. Back to Edey. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
Now here's Jerome. Pass to Wells. Driving to the basket. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Here's Jones. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Now here's Misi. Here's Murray. He's covered by Jerome. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Now Grant. Using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
.22 was their biggest lead. Six to shoot. Jones! Oh, no good.
One shot.
Jerome, no good on the free throw. Grizzlies trail by 6. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 4-point game. Outside Murray. Jones fires. No good from 3. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great this game. 58%. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Murray against Jerome. target from downtown. New Orleans leading by 4. Now Murray. Jones outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williamson. Fires the 3. Edey rips down the board. Outside Craig. Jerome outside. Grant in the post. He's guarded by Misi. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Jerome. 2 on the clock. No good. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
They lead by 4, and they go to the intentional foul. Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And here are the Grizzlies. Jerome! The 3 ball is down!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Murray. Jerome there for the rebound.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
He's off from 3. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player, so you can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. As we leave, we present our player of the game.